at the 20-yard line.
Didn't look like he had a lot to go, but it was always good when you can get pick up the ball on the run. It makes it a little bit more difficult for the kickoff team to stop you.
So Tigers will have first down and 10.
First and 10 Tigers at the Ephrata.
Starting from their own 20-yard line.
Well, I'm predicting a pass. I think they're going to come out firing, and I don't think they're going to let up all night. And I was wrong.
They hand this one off, but not much going there. He's dropping the backfield. Loss of a yard, they'll say.
Valenzuela's the ball carrier.
Again, Tigers like this dual quarterback formation. It looks like Quintel Strowski is our starter tonight.
Yeah.
Tyler Lutz, their top tailback, is still out with injury for the Tigers.
I think we're going to see a lot of Wildcat formation here tonight.
Quick snap handoff. That goes to Firestone. And he's going to stay at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that play.
Well, it's a third and long situation. They definitely have some good arms on their quarterbacks. They've got some speed in the wide receivers. They're just going to have to trust them.
And in motion, Ostrowski rolls out of the pocket, has the receiver just overthrows him, incomplete pass.
He had a lot of green right there. If he'd have been able to come down with that ball, he'd have definitely had the first down and then some.
So we'll bring up fourth down and 11. Nothing there on that first offensive drive for the Tigers. And a shaked punt. Gets a decent bounce. That'll roll out on the Tiger side.
I think he saw the one player coming up around the right side. Might have psyched him out a little bit. Made him panic a bit.
So it'll be good field position for the Bulldogs here. First down and 10 from the Tiger 48-yard line.
Not the way you want to start out against the Bulldogs. Right.
So 11 minutes left here in our first quarter of play. Donnie Ellensburg takes the snap. That ball's on the ground. Looks like the Bulldogs were able to dive on it without it being a turnover, but boy, that was close.
Yeah, a little mishap there between the quarterback and the running back there, and unfortunately for Ephrata, they weren't able to get on that. But
that was Mason Sherwood, the tailback for the Bulldogs. Rushed for 103 yards last week against East Valley. Ellensburg takes the snap, gives it right back. Actually, he keeps it himself this time. Nice containment by the Tigers.
That was a great containment. They had me fooled on that one. That was a very good fake.
Tackle there by Leland Burleson brings up third down and about 8 yards.
Looks like they just went right back with the same play they were originally kind of going with.
Ellensburg takes the snap, rolls out of the pocket, looks downfield, has a receiver, that's dropped. Bring up fourth down.
Yeah, that was a great throw. I mean, throw on the run. Yeah, I mean, he put it right where it needed to be, and just flat out didn't catch it.
Nice defensive effort by the Tigers.
It was. You know, one of the things that they're going to have to really capitalize on is when they have those opportunities for turnovers, so that's a big stop for them, especially starting in their own territory defensively.
So fourth down here for the Bulldogs. Zach Berryman back to receive for the Tigers. And it looks like we might have a false start going against Ellensburg.
Like. Got a little bit too excited there.
That'll push him back 5 yards, brings up fourth down and 13.
Offsides offense, 5-yard penalty.
Every yard helps.
Remains fourth down.
Or hurts.
Snap goes over the head of the punter. Ball still on the ground, picks it up. Wow. Somehow is able to kick that. Oh. And then Berryman can't grab it on the pickup.
Wow, I'm impressed he got that ball off. I didn't think he was going to get that ball off.
A wild, wacky play, and
wow.
Tigers will start now from their own 34-yard line.
You know, I wonder if we're going to see a lot of that tonight. It's a little chilly, but yeah, you could be one of the best teams, and if you're turning the ball over, it's going to be hard to win. So anything can happen.
A pitch to the tailback, cuts back up the middle. Nice game there on first down. That was Eric Heredia.
I liked how patient he was with his blockers. He wasn't trying to outrun them. He was waiting to see if there was anything he could do, and turned it up when he could.
Picks up 3 yards, makes it 2nd down and 7. Man in motion. Give it to Jacob Firestone. Not much going that time. No gain.
They pretty much had the box stacked on him there.
The ball carrier. Matt England on the tackle for the Bulldogs. No gain on the
3rd down and 8 from the 36-yard line. Strowski looks downfield. That's caught, but met quickly and taken down. Brings up 4th down.
Yep. That was a good job just hanging on to that ball right there. Yeah, I mean, they may not have gotten much out of it, but
on the tackle for the Bulldogs. 4th down.
So far, we've seen some good defensive play.
Nice defensive effort there by Garrett Cheney. Nice punt this time by the Tiger. That'll be stopped at about the 30-yard line.
Hey, it's better than before. They're moving them back. That's what you want to do.
Casey Helmick's punt goes 30
Both
yards.
teams struggling offensively so far in this game. 8 minutes left here in this first quarter of play.
Well, it's definitely a game of field position right now. So far, it started off a little rocky for Ephrata, but it looks like it's turned into their favor now. So let's see if they can keep that momentum.
Looks like a Tiger player may have jumped off sides.
Yeah. Got a little excited, and he got caught across the line. I think that was Gavin Allen. Number 71.
That'll push the Bulldogs up 5 yards, make it 1st down and 5.
Yep.
Now from their own 35-yard line.
Yep.
Handoff this time to Sherwood. A nice run this time, gets to the outside. He's still on his feet. Tight rope in the sideline. They'll say he stepped out.
Yeah, it looked like he stepped out right there about the 45. Man, it's a good thing for Ephrata that he did. He had that one pretty much all the way, and man, he had a huge hole up the middle.
About a 30-yard run.
Had some good blocks downfield too.
So now 1st down and 10. Drops back, has a receiver. Blockers in place. A big hole. He's going to take this one. Breaks the last tackler. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You know, they pretty much sent the house against him, and he picked it up. That was a great read by the quarterback to see that blitz coming and just dump it off to the short player. Had great blocks, and they outnumbered the backfield on that one.
Xander Orjuelos with a nice run after the catch. Puts Ellensburg up 6-0.
Howard Yon to attempt the point after.
BAT attempt is up and good. 7-0, Bulldogs on top here in our first quarter of play. Step away for a quick break. Be back in just a moment.
what's white and yellow and red all over. If you said the local book telephone directory, the one with the purple sunset on the cover, then you're right. In print and online at statewideyp.com, it features up-to-date local maps, community information, and a calendar of events. With a restaurant dining guide with full local menus and a reverse directory, you're sure to find the number you're looking for. It's the best way to get the information you need. Pick up a copy of the local book today or visit statewideyp.com.
Howard is set to kick off for the Bulldogs. Ready inbounds, one with deep for the Tigers.
So 7-0, Bulldogs up on top. 7.5 minutes left to go in our first quarter of play. Here's the kickoff. Taken by Valenzuela, that is. Breaks through a tackler. Nice strong run. Tigers will start from their own 28-yard line.
That was Heredia on the kickoff return, an 18-yard return. Christian McDonald on the tackle for the Bulldogs.
All right.
1st and 10 Tigers. Ball's on the Tiger 28-yard line.
So 1st down and 10.
Well, they definitely got to capitalize on that and keep it going, keep it rolling.
Heredia in motion. Hands it off to Firestone. Goes up the middle. Nice gain there on 1st down, about 5 yards.
That's one thing they're going to have to do is they're just going to have to keep, pounding that ball and keeping the clock moving. We've seen how fast Ellensburg can attempt to score and score. So,
and he is taken down for a loss in the backfield. Couldn't sneak by that last defender.
No, he got in there pretty quick. He chased him down from behind.
Jordan Anderson with a tackle there for the Bulldogs.
That was a pretty athletic play to catch him like that.
Strowski drops back, getting pressured. Tries to break out of it. He is sacked.
Strowski was the ball carrier.
Somehow he was moving forward on that, luckily. So, able to gain a yard.
Yeah, so I guess not technically a sack, but it'll bring up 4th down nonetheless. 4th and long.
Go for the Tigers.
Tigers will have to punt this one away. Lets that one roll. A nice punt.
That was a good bounce.
Bulldogs will now start from their own 28-yard line. So both teams playing well, Barry, so far defensively, and Bulldogs were able to break through on that last drive. What did you see out of their offense that made them drive right down the field for that touchdown?
Well, what I'm seeing is their offensive line right now is controlling the line of scrimmage. We've seen a couple of big holes. The one got stopped short, but the one thing that the quarterback is doing a great job of is reading the blitz and seeing what the defense is doing right now. So.
Hand off to Sherwood. Big hole up the middle. He's still going. A tough run for the 1st down.
Well, it's tough to bring down somebody that's got the leg strength that he has, but they're controlling the line of scrimmage right now, big time.
Gain of 11 yards on the play, good for a Bulldog 1st down.
So 1st down and 10 from the 40-yard line. Fires quickly to his receiver. Trying to make a man miss, but he doesn't. Nice defensive stop there by the Tigers.
It was. They swarmed the ball on him that time. He didn't have anywhere to go right there. So good job on the defensive backs to get that ball.
3 on the play.
5 minutes left here in this first quarter. Bulldogs up on top 7-0. Fakes the handoff, looks downfield. Nice catch by the receiver.
That was a great catch.
That was number 32. Sandra Hudos with the reception. First down, Bulldogs.
That was a pretty good. He got his feet quite a bit off the ground there. That was a pretty good play there.
First down. Burleson on the tackle for the Tigers.
We're seeing a good variety of play calling here. It seems like we're not seeing the same thing more than once, that's for sure.
Ellensburg takes the snap, hands it off to Sherwood. Ball is on the ground, ball is loose.
I think Ephrata might come up with that ball.
And they do. Number 75, Rolo Reyes. Grabs the loose ball. A big turnover there on defense for the Tigers.
That's big right there. That's exactly what they need to be able to stay in this game.
At the Ellensburg 40.
And Ellensburg seems like they've got a little bit of an epidemic here between the quarterback and the running back. The exchange seems to be struggling tonight.
So first down and 10. Ostrowski keeps it this time, but dropped quickly for no gain.
It looked like he was gonna, make a pretty good gain there, but that was a great tackle.
Was the ball carrier. Cheney on the tackle for the Bulldogs.
Bring up second down and 10. Hands it off to Firestone.
Firestone was the ball carrier.
Goes up the middle.
Stevenson on the tackle.
Decent gain there. Brings up third down.
4 yards on the play.
And about 7 yards.
The Tigers. Ostrowski was the ball carrier.
Ostrowski keeps it again.
Forward. They're just going to keep moving it forward. They're getting some good blocks right now, and so that's one thing they're also going to have to really push hard tonight. That offensive line is going to have to really control that line of scrimmage for them.
Ostrowski drops back, going for it here on fourth down. Fires downfield, overshoots his receiver.
It looks like he got held up a little bit there. Not necessarily held, but
incomplete.
Number 24 had him stopped, and he couldn't get past him. He just a little bit of a timing pass, and he just couldn't get there.
Let's see, has been serving the insurance needs of the basin since 1958, with offices in Ephrata, Quincy, and Wenatchee. Martin Morris Agency offers a wide array of insurance products. Call us today to discuss your insurance options. Our number is 754-2021. Not much going there on that first down play. We'll bring up second down and long.
Dylan here led the tacklers for the Tigers. Gain of 1 on the play.
Update from Warden. Barry Cougars up on top now 14-0, still in the first quarter.
Well, looks like they're making their statement.
Fakes the handout, fires downfield, that's caught. Makes the defender miss, he's still on his feet. Spin moves, finally brought down at about the 32-yard line.
Yeah, he's doing it. It looked like he was dancing a ballet there for a little bit. Just kept his feet moving, kept them off the ground, and looks like there's a player down.
Player is down for the Tigers.
Zach Berryman and Drew Anderson.
We have an update now from Davis as well. Davis scores first. They're up on top 6-0 over Moses Lake. Went for 2-point conversion and missed it.
24 again on the play is good for.
So 6-0 Davis. That's still in the first quarter.
It's always interesting when you have those 2-point conversions. You know, we saw with Ellensburg and Prosser a couple weeks ago. It came down to a 2-point conversion that just wasn't able to get converted. They went for the win instead of the tie, and you know, you win some, you lose some, but that's why they're number 2 and number 3.
And Warden Barry keeps scoring. They're up 20-0 now, a 37-yard touchdown run. That's still in the first quarter.
It's going to be a long night.
So players still down on the field. Can't see who that is. He's getting up now. Very gingerly. That's number 3, Eric Valenzuela. Walking slowly.
That's a good sign that he's up and moving on his own.
Actually jogging briskly off the field, so that is a very good sight to see.
Yeah. It's not good seeing his arm hang, though.
So first down and 10, Ellensburg. At the Tiger 32-yard line. Just 2 minutes left in this first quarter.
First and 10 Bulldogs to the Tiger 33.
Takes the handoff, looks downfield, has a receiver, that's caught. Dropped quickly, but Barry, that's enough for another first down.
Yeah. Right now, their quarterback knows right where his receivers are and where they're supposed to be, and he's hitting them every time.
Nice catch by Seth Walker.
For the Tigers.
Makes it tough on a defense when you have a quarterback that can hit any receiver at any time.
Yeah, he's been impressive so far.
Gain of 10 yards on the play, good for a Bulldog first down.
So first down and 10 now at the Tiger 22-yard line. Ellensburg takes the snap, hands it off. Nice run here. Luke Reinhardt with the carry picks up what looks to be another first down.
Reinhardt was the ball.
Right now they're throwing some really good blocks for him, and it makes it so much easier for a running back to get that. When you have so much open field, it's hard to stop anybody.
They'll say he's just short, brings up second down and about 1. Ellensburg takes the snap, hands this off to Sherwood, tries to get to the outside. Finally brought down. A flag is on the field. That's going to go against the Bulldogs. I'll push him back.
You know, even with the hold, though, it's impressive when you have a running back that even when you don't have anywhere to go, he can pop it outside and run around the corner and be able to still gain those yards.
So that'll push him back 10 more yards. I'll bring up second down.
10-yard penalty from the spot.
About 14 yards. From the Tiger 26-yard line.
Second down, 14 to go for the Bulldogs.
Penalties and turnovers, definitely don't want those going on right now.
Ellensburg rolls out of the pocket. Fires, that's caught, and then dropped out of bounds.
Pass was complete to Helgeson.
You know, he came awful close to that line of scrimmage there.
Heredia in here on the tackle for the Tigers.
See, a couple of the coaches were thinking the same thing on the Ephrata side.
Gain of 8 on the play, third down, 6 to go.
So third down and 6. Ellensburg drops back. That's caught, screen in place.
Got a lot of blockers there.
Enough for another first down.
That was a well-designed play.
Firestone on the tackle for the Tigers.
So first down and 10. Make that first and goal.
First and goal for the Bulldogs.
At the Tiger 7-yard line.
The
Bulldogs looking for another score here to close out this first quarter. Just 30 seconds left.
we're seeing some great execution by every position on the offense right now, other than the lost fumble.
Hand off to Reinhardt. Looks like he's dropped just short of that goal line.
Moving ever so closer, though.
Walker led the tacklers for the Tigers.
They'll put him down at about the 2-yard line, brings up 2nd down and goal.
Gain of 5 on the play.
Clock runs out. That's going to do it for our first quarter.
Ellensburg 7, Ephrata.
Bulldogs up on top, 7-0. Tigers hanging in there. Step away for a quick break and be back in just a bit.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
So 7-0, Bulldogs up on top to end our first quarter of play. A very impressive quarter, though, by this Tiger defense, Bob, or excuse me, Barry, creating turnovers.
You know, actually, I am impressed. You know, considering what we've seen the Bulldogs do to a lot of other teams. Coming in, we knew Ephrata had their work cut out for them.
Ellensburg keeps it himself, fires in the end zone. That's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that was short-lived.
Pass complete to Brady Gibson.
Brady Gibson
for 3 yards.
With a catch there in the end zone for the Bulldogs, puts them up 13-0. Boy, you can't start the second quarter any better than that, Barry.
No, it's if you could start every quarter, at the other team's goal line, you're doing something right.
PAT attempt is up, and that one's no good, so we'll stay at 13-0.
Kick is no good. The score remains Ellensburg.
Bob, Barry, you have an update from the World Series Game 3.
Yeah, actually, it looks like right now they're at the bottom of the 6th. It's 6-3. Mets over the Royals, trying to bring it back. Royals are ahead 2-0 in that series. And
yeah, Mets need this one tonight. That's for sure. They can't afford to go down 3-0.
Did you ever predict at the beginning of the baseball season that it would be the Royals and the Mets?
Not the Mets, that's for sure. But the Royals, I mean, heck, they gave it their all last year, and they almost pulled it off. And they have a good, they don't have anyone that just stands out and rakes 40 home runs or 45 dingers, but they can hit and get on base, and boy, they're just a solid ball club.
Yeah, and that's basically what all you need. You need contribution from every player. You can't just rely on 1 or 2 big hitters and then hope that everyone else just kind of fills in.
So Tigers down 13-0 here in our second quarter. So that's the end of the first quarter in Warden. Cougars up 20-0 over Mabton. Little trickery again here from this Ellensburg special teams.
I'm trying to figure out what that's all about still. It seems to get them excited, though.
Kick is up. Valenzuela has it. Takes it up the middle, and he is hammered. Brought down at about the 24-yard line.
Valenzuela on the return, a 12-yard kickoff return.
Nowhere to go there.
Mace and Cheney on the tackle for the Bulldogs.
Again, this first half is brought to you by Martin Morris Agency. Have been serving the insurance needs of the basin since 1958. With offices in Ephrata, Quincy, and Wenatchee, Martin Morris Agency offers a wide array of insurance products. Call us today to discuss your insurance options. Our number is 754-2021. Looks downfield. That is a nice pass deflection by number 2, Bryce Hegelson.
Pass intended for Walker.
Yeah, that was
Helgeson on the coverage.
There was a little bit of a battle there between number 2 and number 4 there. They were that ball could have been in either set of hands there.
Brings up 2nd down and 10. Ostrowski still in at quarterback for the Tigers. Hands this off to Firestone. Finds a little bit of room on the outside, picks up maybe 2 yards.
Yeah, it looks like he cut up little sooner than I thought he was gonna. Looks like they're doing a little hurry up here.
Higginbotham led the tacklers for the Bulldogs.
Hurry up offense now, 3rd down and about 8 yards. Firestone in the backfield. Ostrowski has a receiver. That's caught. It's going to be short of that 1st down marker.
You know, one of the things that they're going to have to start doing, you can see the difference between the two offenses there. He had to stop to catch that ball, gave the defense a chance to
6 yards.
You know, make the tackle. Where you've seen Ellensburg, their receivers are catching the ball on the run, able to get that yards after catch.
Tigers punt this one away. Not a good bounce. That goes out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. So again, great field position for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it's a dangerous place to be right now for the Tigers. They really got to muscle up here on their defensive line and keep those holes from opening up for that running back.
And boy, in Warden, the Cougars start the 2nd quarter like they played in the 1st. Another touchdown just 12 seconds into the quarter. Cougars up now 28-0.
Wow.
They want that conference
That's
championship.
Impressive. Yeah, I would say so.
So 1st down and 10. Ellensburg from their own 40-yard line. 10 minutes and 30 seconds left here in this 1st half of play. Tigers hanging in there. Could use another turnover here on defense. And they almost got one there. That pass was in the air for the grabbing. Drops to the ground. Bulldogs lucky there.
Yeah, very lucky.
Burleson on the coverage for the Tigers.
Tigers would have loved to have gotten that ball back, especially in Bulldog territory.
So 2nd down and 10 now. Ellensburg set to take the snap. Reinhardt, they give it to him. Goes right up the middle, picks up about 4 yards.
Reinhardt was a ball carrier. Gavin Allen on the tackle.
Ellensburg doesn't do anything too flashy, Barry, on offense, but they just move that ball down the field.
That's what they do. They're just executing
3rd down, 6 to go
play
for the Bulldogs.
after play after play, and just you know, when your blockers are making the blocks they need to make, and it makes everything easier for everyone.
Ellensburg drops back. He's going to run this one, has plenty of room, picks up the 1st down. He's still going. Goes to the outside, the 30, 25. Finally taken down at about the 20-yard line. Heck of a run there by Donnie Ellensburg.
You sure that wasn't Russell Wilson? He had some wheels.
He did, wow. Impressive. Big play there by the senior quarterback. 35-yard run.
Maybe we'll see a little bit of that, you know, for the Seahawks against the Cowboys, right?
That'd be nice. So 1st down and 10. Fakes the handoff, looks downfield, has a receiver, makes the catch. Boy, if he could have stayed on his feet, that would have been 6.
Oh, man. He had nobody to stop him there.
Pass complete to Major Moffitt.
A nice catch by Major Moffitt.
Bulldog 1st down. It'll be
tied in for the Bulldogs. Makes it 1st down and goal now.
Ball's on the 9-yard line.
On the 9-yard line. 2 tailbacks in the backfield.
He's got one guy, one-on-one on the outside there. That's still dangerous.
Gives it to the tailback, cuts it to the outside, tries to power his way in. And he's brought down at about...
Gibson was a ball carrier.
That was a pretty impressive stiff arm there.
They'll say he stepped out at the 5-yard line. Brings up 2nd down and goal. Yeah, that was Brady Gibson. A big tailback, Barry, 6'1", 200.
2nd goal.
Wow.
And only a sophomore.
What are they feeding them over there in Ellensburg?
Second down and goal. Ellensburg takes the snap, gives it to Reinhardt, and he shifts his way in. But a flag is on the field. This might be coming back.
On the play.
And it will. Goes against the Bulldogs.
You know, they just come right at you. I mean, even if this one goes back with the hold, it's still impressive that they just come right at you. It looked like he might have wanted to jump outside on that one, but then he just turned it up and didn't matter if there was a hole or not. He was going to get that end zone.
So that'll push him back 10 yards now at the 16-yard line. They will replay second down and goal. Offensive holding was the call.
Remains second down.
Mabton gets on the board and Warden.
And goal.
Now 28-6.
Well, there goes their skunk.
Long ways to go here for the Bulldogs. Ellensburg hands this one off. Actually keeps it, has a lot of room. He's going to keep it himself. And he powers in for the touchdown.
Again, I'm still convinced that's Russell Wilson out there.
That was Donnie Ellensburg.
He made that look.
Speed.
He made that look easy. He took his time, was patient,
and a Bulldog touchdown.
showed his leadership there, Barry, and found a hole and ran right in for the score. 19-0. Bulldogs on top. PAT attempt is up. And it's good.
Kick is
So
good.
Bulldogs starting to find a rhythm on offense.
Ephrata.
Up 20-0 here in our first half of play. Step away for a quick break and be back in just a bit.
You don't have to drive to Seattle for exceptional cancer care. Confluence Health's cancer program delivers world-class care close to home. We have a highly experienced oncology team in a state-of-the-art facility, and we're a member of the Seattle Cancer Care Alliance, which gives our patients access to world-renowned therapies developed at Fred Hutchinson, the University of Washington Medicine, and Seattle Children's. Together with the SCCA, we're delivering world-class cancer care close to home.
So Bulldogs up 20-0. Ellensburg, the quarterback, keeps that himself and gets into the end zone. Bulldogs finding a rhythm here on offense. Tigers trying to hold on, Barry, and keep this one close.
You know, you're seeing the number 2 ranked team in the state right now, and we're seeing why they are.
And like we said earlier, nothing too flashy, but they just don't, besides that first turnover they had, they don't make mistakes.
Well, they didn't psych them out on this one.
And of course, right when I say they don't make mistakes, they make a mistake.
Penalty marker on the field.
So we're going to have a re-kick here.
Yeah, looks like they're going to back them up a little bit.
Move back 5 yards and kick it again.
See if they try to, psych them out again this time, or if they're going to kick it.
Bulldogs up again 20-0 here. 8.5 minutes left in our second quarter of play. Live here from Ephrata High School. This one's grabbed by Heredia. Has some room on the outside. Tigers will have great field position here from their own 42-yard line.
That was Heredia on the kickoff return.
Well, we'll see what they try to do here. I mean, I'm curious if they're going to stick with their same game plan, if they're going to start trying to play catch-up and throwing the ball.
First and 10 Ephrata at the Tiger 43-yard line.
So first and 10 Tigers from their own 43.
Yeah, at some point, you start off the game thinking that your offense is going to do everything you can to keep their offense off the field, but when it's 20-0, it starts to change how that plan goes for you.
And boy, Barry, this is when it really hurts not to have Tyler Lutz out on the field. He is their playmaker on offense and defense as well.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing that effect tonight.
Ostrowski still in at quarterback for the Tigers. We have not seen Colin Allman take a snap yet. Behind center. So we'll stay here. First down and 10 still. Firestone in the backfield along with Ostrowski. Man in motion. Quick pass. And that's through the hands of the intended receiver.
Pass intended for Klein, incomplete.
Even if he had caught that ball, it didn't look like he was going to get very far. He had white jerseys coming down on him pretty quick there.
Pass intended to Harry Klein. Can't hold that one in. Brings up second down and 10. Heredia in motion. Ostrowski fires downfield, and that is out of the hands of the receiver. Can't blame Ostrowski there. Nice pass.
That was a great pass. Missed opportunities. You can't have missed opportunities right now. With you when you're down 20-0, you've got to catch that ball. If he catches that ball and comes down, I mean, that's a first down.
So third down and long. He's getting pressured. Has to throw this one away. Ultimately, a wise decision by Ostrowski.
Yes. Yeah, he had nowhere to go with that ball.
Nowhere to go. Didn't even have time to breathe. Brings up fourth down and long. Ellensburg defense starting to step up as well. They've played pretty well, though, all night.
You know, it's the overwhelming athleticism of this defense. Just they shut down the wide receivers. They're owning the line of scrimmage right now.
Punt is up. That is caught and taken down quickly. Nice tackle there by Zach Berryman.
He got down there quick, too.
Yeah, Barry, this is a Bulldog team that has outscored their opponents this season 367-45.
7-yard punt, 4-yard return.
That's just ridiculous.
I've only given up 45 points the entire season.
Man.
Durfee was attacked.
I mean, you could say that defense, you know, their defense is definitely what's won the games, but how many points did they score?
367.
Wow.
So Ellensburg fakes the handoff, rolls out of the pocket, a nice throw to his open receiver. Another first down.
That was a good catch by the wide receiver, getting down and getting his hands underneath that ball.
Good for.
Catch made by Bryce Helgeson.
Yeah. Again, there's nothing fancy there, just, you know, making the play that's called.
And we'll have a flag there.
Looks like number 54 jumped a little bit there.
Pushing back 5 yards.
False start off.
That'll make it first down and 15.
First down 15.
7.5 minutes left to go here in our first half of play. Ellensburg takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Looking for a receiver. That is almost picked off. Heck of an effort by Zach Berryman. Read that play well, and Barry, if he would have picked that off, he could have had a touchdown.
Oh yeah, that ball came up. I could feel his eyes turn into saucers and see touchdown right there. He wanted that one badly. That was a great play by the wide receiver just to play defense, you know, to keep the defensive back from getting that ball.
Second down and 15. Ellensburg rolls out of the pocket, again fires downfield, has a receiver. This time it's caught by Helgeson. Shifty move to get past that first down marker. First down, Bulldogs.
You know, one of the other things I'm noticing is they're doing a really good job of protecting the quarterback. They had a cornerback blitz come in, and the running back just made a spectacular block to make sure that quarterback has time to throw. And you can't give him time to throw. If you're the Ephrata Tigers, they're going to have to come up with something.
First down and 10 from the 43-yard line. Two wide receiver set. Hands it off this time to Sherwood. A nice move back up the middle. He's still going, cuts the outside, and a huge gain there on first down.
Those quick cuts are hard to make it hard to bring him down.
Making some quick, shifty cuts there. That's Mason Sherwood. Had 103 yards rushing last week versus East Valley.
Tigers, 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
That's it, just 103?
Just a measly 103, yeah. Ellensburg takes the snap. Quick pass. That's caught. Makes a man miss. Takes 3 Tiger players to tackle him. Finally brought down. And he'll have enough for another first down.
That Ellensburg team, even on both sides of the ball, it seems like every player, once they get their hands on that ball, they're dangerous. They're breaking tackles. They're making the Tigers miss tackles. And they're just flat out fast.
So 1st and 10 Bulldogs at the Tiger 11-yard line. Ellensburg takes the snap, hands it off. That's rushed right up the middle. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
There was no contest there. He had nothing but green in between him and that end zone.
Brady Gibson for 11 yards. And
Brady Gibson, that's his second score of the game. Just a powerful run right up the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Already in to attempt the point after.
Makes it 26-0. PAT attempt is up, and that's good. So Bulldogs starting to take control. Up 27-0 here. 5.5 minutes left in this second quarter. We'll step away for a quick break. We'll be back in just a moment.
The new flamethrower cheeseburger now with a $5 lunch. I'm going flamethrower today.
Remember what happened last time?
I'm going flamethrower today.
Gary, do you remember what happened last time?
I'm going flamethrower today.
Remember what happened last time?
Comes with a Sunday now. I can handle it.
You know your body, Gary.
Go flamethrower. Now the DQ $5 lunch comes with the new jalapeno bacon flamethrower cheeseburger, plus fries, drink, and a sundae. This is fan food, not fast food.
Bulldogs up 27-0 here in the second quarter. 5.5 minutes left to play. They've really turned it on in this second quarter, Barry.
Already set to kick off for the Bulldogs.
They're making every block. They're making every tackle. They're closing every hole on defense.
Tigers could use a huge play, something to spark this offense on this drive. They got to get some sort of a positive momentum going.
Yeah. I think one thing that we're seeing a lot of by Ellensburg is they're just quite literally playing straight forward. We're not seeing any fancy formations, no trick plays. We're not seeing anything like that. I mean, we're not seeing any wildcat formations. We're not seeing any, read option plays hardly. We're just seeing hand off the ball to your runner and pound the ball and make the throws that need to be made.
So first down and 10 Tigers from their own 20-yard line. Man in motion. Ostrowski drops back. Fires deep. Has a receiver one-on-one.
Oh,
incomplete, but we're going to have pass interference on the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it looked like he may have had that ball, but looks like number 45 there got his hand in there and kind of jarred his hands apart a little bit before the ball got there. But I like the aggressive. I like the aggressive play there.
Just like we talked about, a big play could really spark this offense, and that'll push them up 15 yards.
Uh-oh.
Actually, they're going to say, I don't see what quite's going on here. They're just making sure they have the right yardage. Ball should be placed at the 35-yard line.
15-yard penalty.
And it is.
Resulting in a Ephrata first down.
So first down and 10 Tigers from their own 35. Just 5 minutes left here in this second quarter. Ostrowski again fires downfield. This one is caught but dropped quickly. Picks up 2, maybe 3 yards.
He did a good job of reading the blitz on that one and getting that ball away.
Mace on the tackle.
Patrick Walker with the catch.
You got linebackers that are as fast as defensive backs, so it makes it difficult to do anything when you're trying to just dump the ball off.
Handoff this time to Griffin Monroe. And he is stopped quickly. No gain.
Griffin Monroe on the carry for the Tigers.
That'll make it third down. 9 yards to go. Quick pass, slant pass, that's caught.
Oh.
And that looks to be intercepted.
I saw the bobble, but I lost where the ball went. I wasn't sure if that was a fumble or if that was an interception.
In the hands of the receiver, then somehow lost it and picked off
and then fumbled
by Xander
recovered
Horwitos.
by the Bulldogs.
So Horwitos with the big interception. Boy, that's a killer for that Tiger offense, Barry.
You know, that was a great looking play too. I was impressed. You know, that it was a great throw, catch on the run, and you know they were going to get a first down. And
so first and 10 Ellensburg now, with good field position at the Tiger 36-yard line. Quick pass by Ellensburg, and that is dropped. Too bad for the Bulldogs as they had some blockers in place.
Oh yeah. Had he caught that ball, he probably would have gotten that first down because the defense was definitely on their heels on that one.
Now second down and 10. 4 minutes left to go here in this second quarter. Ellensburg hands it off to Reinhardt. Powers his way up the gut there, picks up 6, maybe 7 yards.
Well, when you have nowhere to go, you just get behind your blockers and push. That's what he did and got him a couple extra yards.
And you mentioned earlier, Barry, these offensive linemen for Ellensburg have been blocking very, very well all night. And frankly, I've been doing that all season. That's why they're undefeated.
Yeah. You know, there's something to be said about it, having a great offensive line and at every level of the game.
Seahawks could sure use some help.
Right?
Ellensburg fakes the handoff. Fires downfield in traffic. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
That would have been a huge break again for the Tigers.
Firestone breaking up that
nice effort there by Jacob Firestone.
Brings up fourth down. 4 to go for the Bulldogs.
Now fourth down for the Bulldogs.
Well, speaking of the Seahawks offensive line and their blocking woes, see where Russell Wilson is taking on some of that responsibility.
So big play here, Barry. Fourth downing, about 5 yards. Ellensburg fakes the handoff. Has a receiver, throws it in traffic. That is incomplete. Turnover on downs.
That is big. That's a great defensive stop right there.
Berryman stepping in front of that pass to intercept it. Tigers will take over.
Huge play by Zach Berryman. Makes it first down and 10 Tigers now from their own 26-yard line.
The secondary really stepped up right there and made sure that those wide receivers really had nowhere to go.
7-yard line.
Yeah, Seahawks are having some serious trouble on that O-line. You know, it's tough, Barry, when you're trying to convert all your defensive linemen into O-linemen. All those guys haven't played a snap in their career.
Well, you know, and to think that those are world-class athletes, you know, and they're NFL players, and they're still struggling with that. It shows how mental the game is.
For 10 yards and a first down, Tigers.
First down and 10. A nice big play there by Ephrata. Ostrowski looks downfield, has a receiver. That's Valenzuela make the catch. Another positive play for the Tigers.
I like what I'm seeing out of the Tigers in these last two series. I mean, even though they didn't, you know, the turnover ended their series last time, I like how they're moving the ball right now.
Good for 8 yards.
Second down and about 3 yards. They give it to Firestone, their big tailback. Tries to power his way through, and he does for a first down.
That was Jake Firestone on the carry. Gain of 3 yards on the play. Good for
Tigers.
First down, Tigers.
Getting some momentum rolling here late in this first half, Barry.
That'll be very big for them going into halftime.
Pitch to Valenzuela, but he's dropped in the backfield. Big tackle there by number 64 for the Bulldogs.
Valenzuela was the ball carrier.
Tate Stevenson.
You know, he did a great job of shedding that block. He number 71 had him kind of on his heels, but somehow he was able to just turn his body and get away from that blocker.
Loss of 7 on the play. Second down and 17. Ostrowski steps up in the pocket. And he is brought down, but able to get a few yards back. Let's say he picked up 5. Third down and 12.
Well, it makes it a little shorter.
Ostrowski was the ball carrier. Timeout, Ellensburg.
Ellensburg's going to go ahead and take a timeout here.
Need a breather.
So we'll take a quick break ourselves and be back in just a moment.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Big third down play here, Barry, for the Tigers. Third down and 12 from their own 48-yard line. Man in motion. Ostrowski takes the snap, fires deep downfield. Jump ball, and that is incomplete.
That was a good job by him to get that ball off. He had nothing but white jerseys in his face. It looked like it was going to end painfully, but that was a good throw.
Threw it up to Harley Klein, who had a shot there, but a nice defensive play by the Bulldogs. Makes it fourth down and 12. Tigers going to have to punt this one away.
11 to go for the Tigers. Helmick in punt formation.
If you can get one-on-one, you know, and get that ball up, give your guy a chance, you know, you're going to have success sometimes. Sometimes you won't, but.
Punt is almost blocked. Bulldogs have it now. Helgeson, not much going there. Nice play there by the Tigers special teams.
It kind of felt like it took a while for that ball to get kicked.
25-yard punt, 5-yard return.
Only a 25-yard punt brings up first down and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 30-yard line. Barry, do we have an update from that Mets game?
Yeah, it looks like the Mets are definitely taking control of that game. It's in the top of the 8th right now. It's 9-3. The Mets look like they're going to probably take this one.
Pass downfield. That was intended for Seth Walker. Incomplete pass brings up second down and 10.
On the coverage for the Tigers.
Yeah, Mets definitely need this game to get back in that series.
Looks like it was there was a big home run in the first inning from David Wright. 392 feet.
That's far, huh?
That's quite the dinger.
Second down and 10. He's going to take this one himself, runs up the middle. Nice block, cuts to the outside. And a nice pickup here by the quarterback.
Ellensburg was the ball carrier.
Ellensburg, a big run there.
On the tackle for the Tigers.
First down, Bulldogs.
You know, that's frustrating for a secondary when you're covering your guy, you're doing your job, and then you're looking, you see the quarterback moving down the field, and now you have to come off that. And
he is tough to handle. Ellensburg for the Bulldogs, first down and 10 now. Takes the handoff, hands it off to Sherwood. Goes up the middle, some tough yards, picks up 5. They'll call it 6 yards on that first down run.
Sherwood was the ball carrier.
I think we're seeing a lot of the size difference right now too, especially where we have a lot of young players on the Ephrata's side, getting a lot of good experience this year.
And Barry, this would be great confidence here if they could hold them out of the end zone before this half is over. Just a minute and 20 seconds left to go. Tigers would love to keep this a 4-possession game. Pass to the sideline, that's caught. They're going to say he caught that out of bounds.
Yep.
Incomplete pass.
Yeah, that would have been a big first down for the Bulldogs, and even though there's not a ton of time, they've got plenty of time to be able to work down the field, and you got to think that the Bulldogs want to score again here. So
big third down play here. We have an update from Odessa, where Amari Cooley Heartline is playing Odessa. They're up 30-6, Barry, at halftime.
Not a whole lot of close games tonight.
Ellensburg has a receiver, blockers in place. This is Helgeson. Cuts up the middle. First down, Bulldogs. It looks like Barry Mapton is starting to close the gap against Ward, now down only 28-14.
Yeah, looks like that's starting to turn into a fun game. Without being there, I bet some momentum shift there.
Still plenty of time in that game. Just still a minute 30 left in the second quarter. Ellensburg fires downfield. That's caught. First down, Bulldogs. Just 1 minute left on the clock here.
Pass complete to Andaya.
Having a mobile quarterback just it stymies that secondary. They have to keep their head on a swivel. They just don't know if he's going to run or if he's going to
13-yard gain, good for a Bulldog first down.
13-yard gain on that play makes it first down and 10 from the 15-yard line. Sherwood in the backfield. Ellensburg drops back. Quick pass toward the end zone. That's caught by Helgeson. Short of the goal line, but he does have enough for another first down.
Yeah. That was great timing on that throw. I mean,
ready on the tackle for the Tigers.
The very second that wide receiver turned his back and to look for the ball, it was there. I mean, the timing was just perfect.
First and goal for
So first down and goal, Bulldogs at the Tiger 4-yard line. Two tailback set. Helgeson on the outside. They go up the middle. Brady Gibson going to say he's just short.
Yep.
Gibson was the ball carrier.
I think we're going to see that again. Just put your head down and push again.
Looks like Ellensburg's going to take a timeout. So we'll take a quick break. Be back in just a moment.
My name is Kat Sanderson, Managing Broker for Pillar Rock Realty Group. We love the Columbia Basin because it's our home, and we want to give back to our community by kicking off our Pay It Forward campaign. If you buy or list with us, we will donate 1% of our total proceeds to a local charity of your choice and in your name. Call us today at 754-4444 or visit pillarrockrealty.com because we are your local real estate experts.
Second down and goal. Bulldogs looking to punch another touchdown into the end zone. Hand off to Sherwood. Fights his way. They're going to say he just touchdown Ellensburg.
With his back against the line even.
Heck of an effort there.
That was Mason Sherwood.
Mason Sherwood.
And an Ellensburg touchdown.
Makes it 33-0. Bulldogs on top here.
How ready to attempt the point after.
Just 30 seconds left here in this first half of play. PAT attempt is up. And that's no good.
That was nearly blocked again.
No good.
So we'll stay here at 33-0.
Ellensburg 33, Ephrata.
Davis still up on top 6-0 over Moses Lake. And boy, that is a huge game. Again, determines the Big 9 Conference winner. Barry, I called that game last week. Moses Lake versus Wenatchee, and boy, the Chiefs were on fire.
Yeah, they came out, I mean, really, with the pick 6 right there on that first quarter, the first series. You know, you kind of saw, you know, that Moses Lake didn't want to just win the game. They wanted to make a statement. They wanted to show everybody that, you know, we're legit, we're for real, and we're not going to be bullied.
Their defense played fantastic, and as you mentioned, Messiah De Leon had that pick 6 to start the game off. Can't ask for a better start than that.
Oh no, it's definitely been a season to remember for them.
Already set to kick off for the Bulldogs.
So we'll give you an update from that game, Moses Lake versus Davis, once we get one. But as of now, Davis is up on top 6-0. Just 36 seconds left here in this first half of play. Bulldogs love the fake kickoff move.
They do. All the O's, I can't tell if that's the Tigers saying O or if that's the Bulldogs over on the other side.
Berryman has it. And he has dropped down at the 15-yard line.
Looked like there was a missed block there.
And on the kickoff return, a 1-yard return.
Just 1 yard on the return makes it first down and 10 Tigers. At their own 15.
Tackle for the Bulldogs.
31 seconds left to go here in this first half. Bulldogs have been impressive here, Barry, up 33-0. The number 2 team in the state. They're showing us why.
Wow. That's not even halftime.
Strowski passes to the outside. That is dropped. He was looking for number 14.
Pass intended for Klein, incomplete.
Harvey Klein couldn't hold on to that pass.
Seen a lot of drop balls tonight.
Done on the coverage for the Bulldogs.
Makes it second down and 10. And that is picked off by number 45 of the Bulldogs. Finally brought down. Christian McDonald with the interception.
That was a great heads-up play. Looked like the wide receiver hesitated just for a step, and that was just enough to make that to get that ball a little bit out of his reach.
Klein on the tackle for the Tigers.
So Ellensburg now has a chance to add to their score. Still 17 seconds left on the clock. And I believe, Barry, they still have one timeout. It's first down and 10.
They're smelling blood right now.
First and 10, Bulldogs at the 18-yard line. Ellensburg getting pressured, fires downfield. Nothing going there. Nice.
Got through there pretty quick.
Yeah, nice pressure by Jacob Firestone.
Incomplete. Heredia.
Makes it second down and 10.
For the Tigers.
Now with just 11 seconds left. Ellensburg. He's going to run this time. Cuts to the outside. He's still on his feet, still going. Finally brought down at about the 10-yard line. And Ellensburg will use their last timeout.
Ellensburg was the ball carrier.
So Bulldogs.
Valenzuela and
it's going to be third down and about 5 yards, Barry. What's your play call here? Obviously, you have to throw toward the end zone because no timeouts left.
Well, you know, normally you would say, well, they're within field goal range right now. You can get the guaranteed 3, not that they need it. but you know, we've seen some missed field goals, so
they have missed a couple PAT attempts, you're right, so far in this game, so they might just go for the end zone here. And the way Ellensburg can keep a play going. He can give his receiver some time to get open. I would expect him to take a shot here, Barry. Just 3 seconds left, though. This will be the last play of this half. But looks like they're going to go for the field goal.
They're going to go for the field goal.
Howard in field goal formation.
Well, for their sake, hopefully they kick it straighter than I hit a golf ball.
Me too. Kick is up, and this one is going to be wide right, so no good. So the Tigers catch a break there at the end of the first half.
Field goal attempt is
Bulldogs up 33-0 here at halftime, so we'll step away for a quick break and be back in just a bit.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Bulldogs up 33-0 here at halftime, Barry. And boy, they were impressive on both offense and defense.
Yeah, you know, we've seen some good plays from the Tigers, you know, on defense and offense, but what's really costing them the most right now is just the fact that drop balls, a lot of drop passes right now. They're going to have to, you know, I'm sure they're having a discussion, you know, in the locker room right now about the drop balls and turnovers. They've got to hang on to that ball.
And Barry, they're down 33-0, but still a full half left to play. By no means are they out of this ball game, but they're going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I said, I think the big thing is just ball control, just making sure that they're hanging onto the ball and sticking to the basics of what they're doing. They've got to hang onto the ball. They've got to try to catch the ball on the run, you know, and try to get those yards after catch. It's hard because Ellensburg is so athletic.
So Bulldogs up here 33-0 at the break. We're going to step away for a quick bit here. Here's our latest episode of Sideline Sports. Welcome to Sideline Sports. We're giving you an up-close and personal look at the teams, coaches, and athletes who make up Columbia Basin. I'm host Sean Wells. Tonight, we see how Moses Lake football fared against Wenatchee. We check on Warden soccer taking on Granger, and we see how Moses Lake swim competed in a Big 9 conference meet. You're watching Sideline Sports, and it starts now. Quarterback Wes Harrington threw for 2 touchdowns and rushed for 2 more as Moses Lake put on a show against Wenatchee. Moses Lake hosted Wenatchee in Big 9 conference play, and this one was all Chiefs. Moses Lake jumped out early and often cruising to a 41-12 victory over the Panthers. Messiah De Leon opened the scoring for the Chiefs with a pick 6 off a Chandler Fluid tip pass. Tries to drop it off. That's tipped. That's intercepted. Take it for a touchdown, Chiefs.
What a heck of a way to start the ball game for De Leon there.
Draven Navarez then put the Chiefs up 14-0 with a 4-yard touchdown run. Moses Lake would score 3 touchdowns in the final 5 minutes of the first half to take a 41-0 lead into the break. Quarterback Wes Harrington rushed for 2 touchdowns and threw for 2 more, all in the first half. Takes the snap. Gonna keep it himself and dives in. Touchdown, Chiefs. Tanner Mooney finally got the Panthers on the board in the third quarter, intercepting a Joel Torres pass for the touchdown. Wenatchee would find the end zone one more time on a flea flicker to the big tight end Christian Brant Sims for an 80-yard score. Flea flicker fires downfield, finds their tight end Christian Brant Sims Trying to take this one to the house. Touchdown, Panthers.
With the win, the Chiefs stay undefeated in conference play and tied for first with Davis. Draven Navarez finished with 50 yards rushing and a touchdown. Brandon Griffith finished with 3 catches for 60 yards and 2 scores for Moses Lake. The Chiefs hit the road this Friday for a big showdown with Davis. Coming into the contest, Warden Soccer won 8 games in a row. The Cougars had their sights set on 9 and a trip back to the playoffs. Warden Cougars were looking for their 9th consecutive win in a row, hosting Granger on the pitch. It was senior night for Warden, and the Cougars didn't disappoint, knocking off the Spartans 8-0. Jenny Mendoza scored first for Warden off a cross from Brenna Whitney. Mendoza returned the favor just 1 minute later, hooking up with Whitney off a cross for a 2-0 lead. Mendoza added 2 more first-half goals, giving her a hat trick and a 5-0 lead at the break. The Cougars came out strong again in the second half. Freshman Bailey Whitney knocked in this 35-yard free kick, pushing the lead to 6-0. The Cougars would then tack on 2 more goals to close out the match. Journey Mendoza finished with a hat trick and an assist for Warden, while Brenna Whitney recorded 2 goals and an assist. The Cougars are off this week and are back in action next Tuesday at Royal. It was a big home meet for the Moses Lake swim team before the start of district playoffs.
Moses Lake hosted a Big 9 swim meet Thursday, and it was Wenatchee coming away with the win. This one was all Panthers, as the Wenatchee squad took top honors in 11 events, finishing with 706 team points. The Chiefs touched first in 3 events. Anna Fair captured the 100 backstroke and the 100 butterfly. Cora Dana took first in the 50 freestyle. The Chiefs end regular season competition with a 5-1 record and a second-place finish to 6-0 Wenatchee. District preliminary swims get underway October the 29th at the Moses Lake High School pool.
There were a ton of great games throughout the week in the Columbia Basin. Let's take a look at scores from your favorite teams. Football results. Prosser blanks Ephrata 69-0. Quincy sneaks by Othello 15-14. Warden gets by Soap Lake 60-6. Soccer results. Ellensburg knocks off Ephrata 3-2. Grandview gets by Quincy 4-1. West Valley gets by Moses Lake 3-1. Volleyball results. West Valley shuts out Moses Lake 3-0. Prosser sneaks by Quincy 3-1. Ellensburg blanks Ephrata 3-0. Coming up after the break, we'll have our Pick 6 top plays of the week.
My name is Kat Sanderson, Managing Broker for Pillar Rock Realty Group. We love the Columbia Basin because it's our home, and we want to give back to our community by kicking off our Pay It Forward campaign. If you buy or list with us, we will donate 1% of our total proceeds to a local charity of your choice and in your name. Call us today at 754-4444 or visit pillarrockrealty.com because we are your local real estate experts.
According to the Associated Press, Royal City is the #1 team in the state in the 1A division. The football program has a long history of success to go along with community and family support. Our reporter Devin Higgins caught up with head coach Wiley Allred to find out what makes this program so special.
About 2,000 people call Royal City home. There's no downtown sprawl or lavish nightlight scene. There isn't even a stoplight around for 30 miles. Perhaps its biggest attraction, though, is its high school and an athletic program which has seen its share of success over the past 40 years. Most recently, that success has gone to Royal City's football program, which has been a perennial power in the Division 1A South Central Athletic Conference for the past decade. At the heart of the Knights is head coach Wiley Allred, who's led the program since 1999, and for him, football remains a family affair. Wiley's wife Maria has been in charge of filming each game for the past 18 years, and their son Dexter has returned to the team he played for as an assistant coach. Allred said while he didn't plan on having his family be so involved in the program when he started, it's paid dividends in the long run.
Well, I always know where my film person's going to be on Friday nights, but it's nice. Obviously want to include family in as much of what you do as you possibly can. And we've had all our daughters helping with stats when they've come through high school, and Dexter's come back to the farm, and then we've made time to help, so we can help coach, and helps with running backs, linebackers, and helps coach the freshman team.
Maria also helps out with the Booster Club, and with all 5 of her children having attended Royal, she always planned on being involved in their activities. Filming football games, however, came about unexpectedly.
Well, the woman that filmed before me, her husband got sick and was in the hospital, and so she couldn't come, and they had a dad do the first game, and it wasn't a very good film, I guess. He had a lot of the side stuff on there, and so he asked if I would give it a try, and I did. And yeah, I said I was going to retire when our youngest graduated, but this is my second season since, and I'm still doing it.
For Wiley, having people close to home he can talk to about football helps, but he says he also has the support of a strong team of other coaches around him.
Maria doesn't offer a lot in that area, which we kind of separate our duties, and that's probably works better. And Dexter, I ask him a lot of things, especially with the freshman kids and the freshman team, and find out individually sometimes how they're doing and how certain kids reacted if I missed a freshman game that's away, and also even with the varsity. But we have other coaches as well, and we have a great staff, and I really value all their feedback. And so like Jeremy Scroggins was a head coach for 3 years at Grandview, and he could run this program, and Dan Oppeld's been a head coach before. So we have others along with Dexter that I get a lot of good feedback, and we work together well.
Dexter Allred says he's learned a lot working with his parents and seeing how their relationship has helped the team succeed. He also admitted which one has the edge when it comes to what happens on the gridiron.
Who knows more about football, your mom or dad? I think my dad. Mom tries to, but sometimes she'll put her opinion in, but not too often. Dad tends to know best when it comes to the football team.
There were 10 of great plays all throughout the week in the Columbia Basin. Here's our Pick 6 top plays of the week. Number 6. Moses Lake's Draven Navarez goes 4 yards for the touchdown. Number 5. A big tackle for loss by Moses Lake's Derek Close. Number 4. A monster free kick by Warden's Bailey Whitney in the upper V. Number 3. A 6-yard quarterback keeper by Chief QB Wes Harrington. Number 2. A flea flicker to Wenatchee tight end Christian Brandt Sims for the touchdown. Number 1, our top play of the week. Messiah De Leon grabs the tip pass and takes it into the end zone for the pick 6.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Our game of the week is Ephrata hosting Ellensburg. We're joined now by our sports anchor, Bob Kirkpatrick. Bob, this should be an interesting contest.
Interesting to say the least, Sean, but unfortunately, as much as it pains me to say, I think this one favors the Ellensburg Bulldogs.
Ellensburg, number 2 team in the state, and boy, they really are that good.
They really are, and they're coming off a sound thrashing of East Valley, I think 58-0, and then on the other side of the coin, you got Ephrata with a big loss at Prosser last week, so it'll be interesting to see what happens out there.
Let's go look at upcoming games from around the area. Football games. Quincy hosts Wapato. Moses Lake travels to Davis. Warden hosts Mabton. Upcoming soccer games. Warden hosts Royal. Ephrata takes on Sela. Moses Lake hosts Davis. Upcoming volleyball games. Moses Lake travels to Davis. Ephrata takes on Quincy. Warden takes on Mapton. For all of us at Sideline Sports, we'll see you next week.
Replay the credit.
33-0 here at halftime. Teams back on the field. Ephrata looking to jump out. Get a couple scores early here in this third quarter, Bob, or Barry. Try to get back in this game.
Yeah, I like some of the things that they were doing in the second half of the second quarter there. They were starting to play a little bit more aggressive, and their play calling was a little different than it was in the first, half of the first half. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what they're coming out with after halftime.
And if you're Ellensburg, just more of the same, huh?
Just keep pounding the ball. Just keep doing what you've been doing all year long. Just, I mean, really, it's almost as simple as just saying, score more touchdowns than the other team.
Simple as that, huh? So we want to thank everyone who tuned in to watch tonight's televised broadcast on iFiber1, and those of you watching from your web browser or your mobile device. iFiber1 Sports is a division of iFiber Communications in Ephrata, Washington, home of the fastest internet in the United States and premier provider of HDTV and digital phone service. If you're looking to upgrade your internet, TV, or phone service, give us a call tomorrow at the office at 754-2600. Again, that's 754-2600. So teams getting set here to start off this second half.
I'll tell you what, it was fun watching the game on TV last week with the Chiefs.
And Barry, you have an update from that Moses Lake Davis game.
Yeah, actually, it looks like the Chiefs have gone ahead 14-6 with 8 minutes to go in the third. So Chiefs look like they're taking control of that game again.
Boy, what a win that would be if they can pull that off on the road at Davis.
Oh, yeah.
Just to remind you folks, both teams undefeated in conference. Winner of that game will win the conference championship. So we have our fingers crossed open the Chiefs can pull that one out.
Yeah, that would be a really big win for not just for the high school, but I mean just for Moses Lake in general. I mean, it's always good for a community when you have a champ, in your backyard.
Ellensburg out on the field, set to return this opening half kick.
I'll tell you what, I've been to a few of the Moses Lake, some of the freshman games, and I've seen some impressive things from them. So it looks like the Chiefs are they're going to be good for a while.
Yeah, a nice junior quarterback, Wes Harrington, who's really settled down and has control of that offense. But their defense, Barry, is what has impressed me. They hit hard, they fly to the ball, they pressure the quarterback. They force turnovers. They've been really impressive this season. So here's our kick. This one's returned at about the 20-yard line. Little trickery here, hands this one off to Helgeson. He's still on his feet up to about the 45-yard line, finally taken down. Nice play there to open up this second half by the Bulldogs.
Had he not been able to, he almost was brought down, but he was able to make that big stiff arm there. Made a big difference of 30 yards for him.
Ellensburg would love to come out here, Barry, opening drive, and just put the foot on the pedal and score another touchdown and really keep that momentum going.
Yeah, they really found cruise control last, in the first half. We're seeing a lot of, not necessarily dinking and dunking, but I mean, it's just they're spreading the ball everywhere.
First down and 10 Bulldogs. Ellensburg hands it off to Sherwood. A nice cut. He's still going. Boy, when he turns those legs, it's hard to take him down. First down, Bulldogs.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's a dangerous guy. I mean, he makes those quick cuts. Not only does he make quick cuts and make you miss, but you know, even when you get your arms around him, he's going to drag you for a couple yards.
This second half is brought to you by More Furniture, serving Central Washington since 1911. So first down and 10, Bulldogs at the Tiger 40-yard line. Just underway in this third quarter, 11 minutes left to go. Ellensburg takes the snap, hands this off to Rogers. Brought down. Excuse me, that was Brady Gibson with the carry. Picks up about 4 yards, makes it second down and 6. And Barry, you have another update from Davis.
Yeah, it looks like they scored on a 50-yard pass and a 2-point conversion to make it 14-12. So the Chiefs are definitely not out of the woods yet. I'll bet that's a fun game to watch right now.
Ellensburg fires deep toward the end zone, has a receiver, that's caught, touchdown Bulldogs.
There was some great separation there between the receiver and the corner there.
That was Donnie Ellensburg.
His speed just took over.
Heck of a pass by Donnie Ellensburg, and Bryce Helgeson is making plays at the receiver position for the Bulldogs there, Barry. What a catch. Bulldogs up 39-0 now.
Beautiful throw, too. I mean,
Albertson to attempt the point after.
That was a thing of beauty. It was poetic.
It really was. So here's the PAT attempt. It is up. And it is good.
Kick is good.
So 40-0. Bulldogs on top. We'll step away for a quick break. Be back in just a moment.
When you find out about the DQ $5 lunch, all this food for only $5, you gotta tell people about it. So I situated nice. Frosty drink next to this juicy grilled burger and fries. Get my Sunday, boom. I just dropped a $5 lunchagram on all my friends. Get ready for a little $5 indie.
Michael, we like your style. The $5 lunch. Entree, fries, drink, plus a sundae. Only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
Bulldogs now on top 40-0 here in the third quarter. Get that first touchdown. Just took them a minute and a half, Barry.
Yeah. We saw a great throw and catch by the quarterback to the receiver, and we've seen a lot of those tonight between those two.
Not much there on the return. They're going to have tough starting position here at their own 14-yard line. Actually, they'll say made up to the 16, so first and 10 Tigers from their own 16. 10 minutes left to go here in this third quarter.
That was Davis talking on the kickoff.
Looks like the
1 yard gain on the return.
The Mets did pull out the win tonight against the Royals, 9-3. So trying to even up the series next in their next game, make it 2-2, I suppose.
Ostrowski takes the snap, keeps it himself, and he is brought down in the backfield.
He brought down hard.
He's taken a few hits tonight, Barry.
Yeah.
But resilient. He gets right back up on his feet. Tough kid.
You know, I'm impressed with all these kids. I mean, you know, it's not easy getting up after taking hits like that, you know, and it's a tough game to play in sometimes.
Looking for his receiver. He kind of got hung up there in the traffic. That was Valenzuela. Too bad, because it was a nice-looking throw by Ostrowski.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to, he was pleading to the refs there to try to get a pass interference or a holding call, but he'd plead a little harder next time, I guess.
Third down and 10. Fires downfield, overthrows the receiver, and that ball's almost picked off by Helgeson. Fourth down and 12.
Walker broken up by Helgeson. Fourth down.
Yeah, that was a pretty close one there.
Helgeson punt formation for the Tigers.
He needs to get a really good punt here.
Punt is up. It takes an Ephrata bounce that'll push it back into Bulldogs territory, but they'll start with great field position, Barry, from their own 47.
Yeah, still good field position. It was actually a pretty good punt. It had a good bounce, but you know, he ended up kicking that ball 50 yards after the bounce and roll. But still,
punt goal return.
Midfield is a great place to
Bulldogs
start.
at the Ellensburg 48 yard.
So 1st and 10 Bulldogs. Clock continues to tick here because the Bulldogs are up by 40 points or more. So we'll have a running clock here in this second half, Barry.
Yeah.
So just 7 minutes and 30 seconds left here in this third quarter.
Should fly by pretty quick.
Handoff this time. Looks like we have a backup quarterback and a backup tailback in now for the Bulldogs. That's number 6 at tailback, Slate Haberman. And number 15 at QB, Ben Fullingen.
Dylan Hare.
Always fun. All these names you have to read, huh? Week in and week out, huh?
Yeah, there's some tough ones. I'm not gonna lie. You just try your best, Barry. That's what you gotta say, right?
All right. Yeah, for me, I'll just say the number. I can see that. You know.
You know, that's cheating, but I guess it works. So they're going to replay first down after.
Been wrong too many times.
First down and 15. Hands this one off. Nice carry there. Gets a couple yards. Actually, they're going to say picks up 4.
Coates was the ball carrier.
Corbin Coates with the carry.
I like seeing the defense trying to strip that ball from him, stand him up, and just they're starting to swipe at it, trying to get that ball back.
Second down, 11 to go for the Bulldogs.
Try to reduce that 40-point lead.
Second down and 11 now. Quarterback keeps it, throws outside. That's caught. Tightrope on the sideline, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Elliott Hogarty with the reception.
Yeah, his momentum just pushed him out. He tried to turn it upfield and came pretty close to it.
So it brings up third down. About 6 yards.
Third down, 5 to go for the Bulldogs.
Hands it off. Goes up the middle. A nice, tough run for the first down.
That was a good, tough run.
Slate Haberman. He's coming in here and making a couple nice carries.
Yeah.
Helmick and
well, you know, this is the, you know, when you're the backups, this is your chance to start lobbying for next year. You know, and knowing that some of those seniors are going to move on, and you want to make that good impression.
Isaac Schaefer now in the backfield. They give it to him. A nice shifty cut, but a nice tackle by number 2, Zach Berryman.
Higginbotham was the ball carrier.
Actually, that was number 3. Valenzuela with the tackle.
Freight is doing a good job of, you know, containing the running backs right now. They're really shutting things down at the offensive line.
Just 4 minutes left to go here in this third quarter. Bulldogs up 40-0. Takes the snap, little miscommunication with his tailback. He's going to keep it this time. Goes right up the middle. Might have enough for a first down. Actually, he'll be just short.
Fulham was the ball carrier.
Looked like the ball almost got jarred loose there a little bit.
4-yard gain on the play. Third down, 1 to go for the Bulldogs.
Third down and 1. Takes the snap, hands it to the tailback, goes right up the middle. First down and some.
Need a yard? How about 10?
Was the ball carrier.
An impressive run. All these tailbacks for the Bulldogs are really
for the Tigers.
Making these Tiger defenders miss. And Barry, as you said earlier, that's credit to the offensive line.
That offensive line.
I mean, for a Bulldog first down.
They own it.
Ellensburg on the Ephrata 20.
Definitely the best line I've seen this year in the CWAC Conference. So first down and 10, the 20-yard line. Hands it off to Haberman. And he's taken down. Flag is thrown.
Haberman was the ball carrier.
I think it'll come back with a holding call here.
Rodriguez led the tacklers for the Tigers.
That will push it back. Two and a half minutes left to go here in this third quarter of play. This third quarter is brought to you by More Furniture, serving Central Washington since 1911.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I think it's probably one of the most difficult things is coming off the bench when it's cold like this.
15 to go.
You know, you've been standing on the sideline, you're kind of shivering a bit, and now you're nervous because you're in the game.
Hands it off to, that's number 21, actually.
Higginbotham's the ball carrier.
Damian Higginbotham with the carry there.
Jesse Steffen on the tackle for the Tigers. Second down, 11 to go.
Third down and 11. We're under 2 minutes to go here in this third quarter.
You know, I suppose, you know, throughout a lot of the season, we've seen a lot of big blowout victories by Ellensburg. Probably seen a lot of the second stringers in there.
As you mentioned earlier, that is great playing time for them. That's how you build a dynasty, Barry. You get these young players playing early,
Corbin Coates
get their confidence up, and boy, you can sure see these kids are very confident, and you can't tell a huge difference between the starters and the backups.
No, they just, you know, that's a testament to the coaching. I mean, they came in with a game plan. They're sticking to the game plan. They're executing everything that they're supposed to be doing.
Keeps it himself this time. Quarterback keeper up the middle, still on his feet, and powers his way into the end zone. A touchdown, Bulldogs.
QB/fullback.
Ben Follengim.
That was Ben.
Wow. What a carry there.
15 yards.
Just takes it,
touchdown.
Overpowers the defenders. Makes it now 46-0. With just 1 minute to play here in this third quarter.
How ready to attempt the point after?
PAT attempt is up. And this one is good. So 47-0. Bulldogs on top here. Step away for a quick break. Be back in just a moment.
To save some energy, I've used Einstein's mass energy equivalents to design the haptic suits you see in front of you. They will maintain our core body temperature while we completely turn off our heat and air conditioning. With the money we save on our Grant PD bill, I'll be expecting that trip to Disneyland this year.
You don't need to be a super genius to save energy and money. Visit grantpud.org to learn how.
Bulldogs up on top, 47-0 here. Just 1 minute left in our third quarter. An impressive drive there right down the field. Tigers would love to get a score here and get some points on the board. Looks like we have an update from Davis.
Yeah, it looks like the Chiefs blocked a go-ahead field goal with under a minute to go in the third, so looks like a big play. Keep the lead.
Chiefs hanging on there in Yakima playing Davis. Last we heard from Warden, Cougars were up 28-14. That was at halftime. Heredia with the return here, trying to get past that first defender. He does, still on his feet.
There he goes.
Nice tough run back by Heredia. Gets to about the 27-yard line.
Yeah, showing some fight.
I'm sure Coach Mills is happy to see that. You know, he knew coming into this game this was going to be a tough one.
That was
against one of the top teams in the state of Washington. And the Bulldogs, let's give them credit, Barry. They're still hanging in there and showing fight late in this game. It's tough to play when you're down this big of a score, but boy, they're giving their full effort out there.
You know, and you know, again, you know, having so many young players, new players, yeah, you just got to build on it.
Ball is loose, and he somehow grabs it. Valenzuela couldn't secure the pitch, but grabs the ball off the ground, and looks like he might have actually gained a yard, Barry.
Yeah.
That's a tough way to gain one, huh?
It is a tough one. You know, that ball bounced right up into his arms and gave him a second chance.
So that's going to do it for the third quarter of play here. Bulldogs up 47-0. Step away for a quick break. Come back for your fourth quarter.
Shelby Munson,
Bulldogs up 47-0 here, about to kick off this fourth quarter of play.
Ephrata Fall Cheer Squad. Thank you,
Tigers would love to get something going here. Barry gets something positive on offense.
Oh, it's a nice cut there.
New quarterback in for the Tigers. That's Zach Merriman. He keeps it on his first play. Hit hard on the sideline, but
yeah,
picks up a first down.
Looked like he tried to do his best Matrix impersonation there at the end of the play. And may have saved his head by doing that.
Gain of 14 yards.
Zach Merriman, just a sophomore for the Tigers, so this is a valuable time for him as well, going against a tough defense.
Well, it was a great initial cut. He made a quick decision, and you know, he burst out of there pretty quick. You know, so that's what I like to see. I like to see the explosiveness, the quick decision making, the quick cuts.
Berryman takes the snap, hands it off. That's number 30 with a tough run. Brad Flanagan.
And you can hear the pop of the pads up here. That's football right there.
That sure is. And heck, these Tiger players are, again, showing some effort even though they're down 47-0 here in the fourth quarter. Man in motion. Berryman's going to keep it himself this time. Goes to the outside. And that's a huge hit. But Berryman gets right back up, and Barry, he picked up the first down.
He picked up the first down, and man, that was a hit. That was
I'd say that's the biggest hit we've had all night.
Yeah, it sounded like a couple of bighorn sheep ramming in the Rocky Mountains there.
Wow.
That was a big hit.
Tough kid for a sophomore.
You know, that's not an easy hit on both sides of the ball there.
Quick pass outside, and that is incomplete.
Berryman's pass intended for Burleson, incomplete.
Been seeing a lot of slippery feet out here in this second half. You know, the temperature dropping. You know, I think the ball's getting a little bit more slippery because the grass is starting to catch that dew. And
second down and 10. 9.5 minutes left to go in this ball game. Hands it off to Flanagan. Picks up 2 yards.
Flanagan was the ball carrier. Kate Stevenson on the tackle for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I like what I'm seeing here. I mean, they're moving the ball. I mean, they're
Get a 1 on the play.
May not be getting a ton of yards on every play, but they just keep moving forward. And
3rd down, 9 to go for the Tigers.
And that's what Ellensburg has been doing. You know, and so...
Yeah, we've said all night, this Ellensburg team does not do anything too flashy, but they just move that ball down the field. Berryman, the magician out there.
Yeah.
Gets his way out of traffic and makes it a positive play.
Yeah, he should have been tackled 10 yards back. How he got out of that, yeah, it was definitely a magic act there.
Ingolstead and Stevenson on the tackle for the Bulldogs. 4th down, 5 to go for the Tigers.
Here we go, Barry, 4th and 5. What does Coach Mills have dialed up on this play?
You know, he doesn't look like he's the biggest, most muscle-bound guy, but man, he's quick and he runs strong.
Berryman drops back, fires deep, has a receiver, that's caught, touchdown Tigers.
That was a beautiful throw. Great separation by the receiver, great concentration to make sure that ball, see that ball all the way into his hands.
Blake Larkin with the touchdown reception. Heck of a pass by Zach Berryman, just a sophomore for the Tigers with the throw.
That's got to feel good.
Ephrata up on the board now, down 47-6.
Woke up the crowd.
Crowd is into it now. Looks like Coach Mills is going to take a timeout and think a few things over, so we'll take a quick break ourselves. Tigers get on the scoreboard. Down 47-6. We'll be back in just a moment.
What's white and yellow and red all over? If you said the local book telephone directory, the one with the purple sunset on the cover, then you're right. In print and online at statewideyp.com, it features up-to-date local maps, community information, and a calendar of events. With a restaurant dining guide with full local menus and a reverse directory, you're sure to find the number you're looking for. It's the best way to get the information you need. Pick up a copy of the local book today or visit statewideyp.com.
So Tigers get on the scoreboard here, now down 47-6. A great throw by Zach Berryman. Hooked up with Blake Larkin for the touchdown.
Yeah, he looks nice, calm, and poised in that pocket, too. He just dropped back, touched a nice little pass down the middle, and
Tigers going for 2 here. Berryman, pump fakes, rolls out of the pocket, has some trouble, and that one is picked off. So they'll stop the play after the interception, but Berryman tried to thread the needle there. Barry just couldn't find the open receiver.
You know, I think the thing that impressed me most is avoiding the sack. I mean, he even under pressure, he's able to make the defense miss him, and so made a bad throw, but again, he kept the play alive.
The throw that matters, though, was the one he made for that touchdown. And
that was a gorgeous throw.
That's one to put on the highlight reel.
Yeah, definitely.
So just 8 minutes left to go here in this fourth quarter.
And he's making a strong impression for next year. Those are things that the coaches aren't going to forget.
Oh, yeah, Coach Mills has to be happy from what he's seen here by Zach Berryman. (47-6). 8 minutes left to go.
Client set to kick off.
This second half's brought to you by More Furniture, serving Central Washington since 1911.
Jason Lee and TJ Schneider.
Well, if I'm correct, it looks like Ephrata's, so far they've outscored them in this fourth quarter.
Barry, that is correct. Hey, win the quarter, right? That's what coaches say.
Hey,
Tigers are doing that so far.
If I'm one of the backups and I come in the second half, or in the fourth quarter, and my peers and I we win that quarter, we make sure everybody knows about it.
Nice run back here. So, Barry, I'm going to throw some games at you. I want a quick answer. Who's going to win this week?
Okay.
So first, Seahawks at Dallas. Who wins that game?
You know, I think Seahawks are going to win that game. Dallas right now has too many questions at quarterback, and with the Seahawks defense being able to get to the quarterback and wreak havoc in the backfield, the Seahawks defense is playing as good as it really ever has. So,
Green Bay at Denver.
You know, I think I like. I'm actually going to say Denver on this one. I think we're going to see Peyton Manning come out strong, and I think he'll do well.
Nice run there on first down for about 4 yards, but good pressure by that Ephrata defense. All right, let's go to the college game here. University of Washington hosting the Arizona Wildcats tomorrow night.
I'm biased, so I'm going to say the Huskies are going to win that one, but it's going to be a tough one. Huskies are a good team. I think they've got a very legit chance of winning that game.
In the Washington State Cougars hosting the Stanford Cardinal, the number 8 ranked team in the nation. Cougars have won 3 conference games in a row, looking for 4. Who wins that game?
You know, and they've won 3 conference games against good teams. I would not be at all surprised if they were able to pull something out against Stanford. Right now, that offense just seems unstoppable.
So just to make it clear, you're picking WSU?
I'm going to go Cougs on this one.
You heard it here, folks.
Call me a homer.
You heard it here, folks. He's got Seahawks, Broncos, Dogs, and Cougars. We'll check back next week and see how you did.
Right, we'll see.
3rd down and 5. As a receiver, that's caught. First down and some. Tackled out of bounds. A nice tackle by the player. But the chains move for the Bulldogs.
And if my fantasy football team's records say anything, I probably don't know what I'm talking about.
Hey, don't sell yourself short.
It's tough to predict anymore. You know, you have so many. You know, you could have an undefeated team going against a 1-6 team in the NFL, and any given Sunday,
big hole.
Team wins.
Big hole this time, still going. That's number 44.
Varnum wins ball carrier.
Jacob Varnum with the carry. Another first down for the Bulldogs.
15-yard gain on the play.
Coming up on just 5 minutes left to play here in this 4th quarter. Again, the score here is 47-6. Bulldogs on top.
On the Tiger 20.
I'm sure the Tigers would like to have that ball on that offense. Give that ball to that offense one more time and see what they can do after that nice drive.
Yeah.
Big carry here. Finally brought down.
You know, he wasn't doing any shifty cuts. He wasn't, exploding down the field. He was doing a really good job of just scanning the field and following his blockers on that one. He didn't zip through there very fast, but
ball is at about the 8-yard line.
Makes it 1st and goal now, Bulldogs. Looking to score a touchdown here and push past that 50-point mark. Hands it off. Cuts up the middle, still going, finally brought down. A tough run there by Corbin Coates.
Coates was a ball carrier. Gain of about
2nd down and goal.
7 on the play. 2nd and goal.
Well, again, I don't think we're going to see anything super fancy here. I think we're going to see probably just a simple handoff up the middle and got a yard to go. Do what you do best.
And he hands it off this time. That was number 6, Slade Haberman. He's in for the touchdown.
That was Slade Haberman for 1 yard and a Bulldog touchdown.
That makes it 53-6 now. Bulldogs on top with just 3.5 minutes left to go here in this 4th quarter. PAT attempt is up, and this one is good. So 54-6 Bulldogs.
Kicked by Howgary.
We'll step away for a quick break. Be back in just a moment.
Ellensburg.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
Bulldogs up on top now, 54-6. A nice solid drive, just really ran the ball down the throats of those Tiger defenders there, Barry, to get another score here in this fourth quarter. But now we get to see that Tiger offense that had a nice solid drive on that last possession.
You know, I'm seeing a lot of good quarterback play, and his mobility and his legs are really keeping that defense. And, you know, drawing him in, you know, made it a lot easier for him to make that deep pass there for the touchdown.
They're going to have to redo this kick. Again, we want to thank our camera crew here tonight, doing a great job. Barry Sterner, our color commentator, doing a great job as well. I'm Sean Wells, our producer back in the studio. Spencer King, doing great things as always. So we're going to have a re-kick here. Again, just 3.5 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. This time it works. Berryman has it. And he is brought down.
Had to do a lot of dancing there.
Yeah.
Stay on his feet.
He does it all, Barry. He returns kicks, quarterback, plays safety, I think, on defense. He a man of multi-positions, many positions, that is.
You know, that's football sometimes, you know, when you've got, you know, guys that can do it all, you know, you let them do it all.
Man in motion, Berryman takes the snap, pitches it to him, tries to cut back up the middle, and he is still on his feet, breaks through that first set of tacklers. Great second effort.
Yeah, actually, and especially since they only had 3 defensive backs in their Ellensburg, they had 4 guys in the box, or 8 guys in the box there, you know, and they were still able to get 6 yards out of that.
2nd down and 4. Berryman, another pitch, this time to the opposite side, and this time he's met in the backfield. No gain.
Ferguson was a ball carrier.
I don't know that you can go outside on this team. They're just too fast.
Yeah, you know, I'd like to see Berryman have a couple shots downfield here, Barry.
Yeah.
We were both impressed by a couple throws he made on that last drive. Let's see if they open up the playbook now on 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark.
Yep. Well, they only need about a little over 4 yards here.
Burleson in motion. Berryman rolls downfield. He's going to keep it himself, and he's hit hard.
Yeah.
Still takes a couple of defenders to take him down, but that'll bring up 4th down and long.
It didn't look like he was looking to pass that ball at all.
England.
Wow. Well, I have to ask now. You know, we've got November coming up. You know, it looks like one of the referees has kind of got a head start on the no-shave November.
Boy, he does. Berryman in some trouble. Fires it, has a receiver that is in, and that is through his hands. Incomplete pass, and he would have got nailed if he would have caught that, Barry.
Yeah, I think he knew that.
Can hear the silent footsteps behind him.
he had you know, his eyes upfield a little bit there too. So
that's going to turn the ball over to the Bulldogs. Just 30 seconds left here in this ball game.
Bulldogs take
I don't know. I think I could probably grow a beard like that.
You know, I don't know, Barry. That's pretty impressive. Looks like he's been growing that out for quite a few months.
Yeah. I bet here in another month or two he'll be busy too, right?
Hey, yeah. 5 seconds on the clock. That's going to do it, folks. Clock's hit 0. 54-6. Bulldogs pull out the victory. We'll step away for a quick break and come back for your post-game analysis.
You don't have to drive to Seattle for exceptional cancer care. Confluence Health's cancer program delivers world-class care close to home. We have a highly experienced oncology team in a state-of-the-art facility, and we're a member of the Seattle Cancer Care Alliance, which gives our patients access to world-renowned therapies developed at Fred Hutchinson, the University of Washington Medicine, and Seattle Children's. Together with the SCCA, we're delivering world-class cancer care close to home.
Bulldogs pull out the victory here, Barry, 54-6. Boy, they were impressive on both offense and defense.
You know, there's a reason they're number 2. I mean, they've got athletes all over the field. They've got, you know, they've got a quarterback that can put the ball anywhere it needs to be. The thing that impressed me the most, again, you know, I said it all game long, is that offensive line and that defensive line just controlling the line of scrimmage, you know, pushing the Tigers back, and you know, when you have an offensive line that can do that, you know, your running backs, your wide receivers, you know, it just makes their job so much easier.
That offensive line was dominant all night, but Zach Berryman for the Tigers came in, made that great touchdown pass. Just a sophomore for the Tigers. The future is bright, maybe at that quarterback position.
You know, it was fun watching him. He may not be the biggest guy, but he's got some wheels. He's got some legs. He made him miss a lot of tackles in that backfield and kept the play alive. And you know, we saw a great throw for the touchdown. But you know, I think, you know, with you know, the future looks bright for the Tigers.
So Bulldogs take this one 54-6. We'll be live next week at Moses Lick with the Chiefs hosting West Valley. I'm Sean Wells. He's Barry Steiner. We'll see you next week.
The new flamethrower cheeseburger now with a $5 lunch. I'm going flamethrower today.
Remember what happened last time?
I'm going flamethrower today.
Gary, do you remember what happened last time?
I'm going flamethrower today.
Remember what happened last time?
Comes with a Sunday now. I can handle it.
You know your body, Gary.
Go flamethrower. Now the DQ $5 lunch comes with the new jalapeno bacon flamethrower cheeseburger, plus fries, drink, and a sundae. This is fan food, not fast food.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have